Hello, coffee lovers, and welcome to the God Country Live Video Podcast. Every Friday evening at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And now, live from Seguin, Texas, and other places around the world, your host, Jose Roberto Alanis Jr.
Hello, coffee lovers. It's Jose. It's Friday night. It's 1900, and it's time for God Country Coffee. So we don't do this near as much as we're supposed to do it, but I'm going to try to keep pushing till we get it consistent and until my schedule allows me to do it every Friday at 1900. So if you're watching live, please put in the comments hashtag live or whatever, just so I know. We have a lot going on. I literally just ran back in the house from going to HEB to get water for the machine, and we have an event tomorrow that I will put in the comments, and it is an event hosted by Triple Nickel, right? I have talked about them many times before. And let me see if this works. Nope, that's not it. I'll try to find that. Let me see if I can find it really quick. There's a couple of things actually. Some of our family, they have a son who's 12 years old, and he is battling leukemia. So they're doing all kinds of stuff. I'm going to post a link to them in just a minute, but I do want to put this this thing for Black Ops. Today's probably the last day that you can get a ticket to the. It's a free ticket. You can pay for additional stuff, but to go to the actual thing, it doesn't cost you anything, and it's a bunch of retired Army special operators. And anyway, it's called Black Ops. It's going to be at St. Philip's College from 5:30 to 8:30 tomorrow. And there's the link right there. And then for banners, on my banner, I'm going to put, where's Keen at? I think there's maybe if Connie's watching, maybe she can put Keen Roads. I'm just going to find it real quick because they're doing a benefit for Keen. Let me see how I can do this without screwing up the live. I think I can do it pretty easily. Invite, and then I can copy the link, I think. Oh, that's not the way to do that. Share. I want to copy the link, and then I'll come back over here and I will put it in the comments also. It's an extraordinary thing to go through cancer as an adult. It's even more extraordinary for a 12-year-old to go through it. For him, for his parents, for his grandparents, for everybody involved. And so ask that you just continue to pray for Keen. I think they call him Keeny Weenie. I don't know that he enjoys that, but I've heard his mother say it more than once. Anyway, those are the two big things that we have that are out there. What's up, Mike? How are you doing? One of my customers, and I guess I'm a customer of his too. Mike Peterson is watching. Hey, dude, throw the link to your website, man, in the comments. I like to do that. Share. What's that saying? A rising tide lifts all ships. And we are definitely about the lifting up others, because that's how God blesses us. And and so anyway, I don't have any of Mike's stuff back here with me, but Mike has made us several. We have a brisket knife. We have a bread knife that was made with Damascus steel and coffee bean scales. It's really cool. He made coffee beans with acrylic or something and made the scales, so it looks really cool. And then I also bought one that his daughter made. Um, that's a little everyday carry that I keep on me. But I'm also going to put one more thing in here, and I promise I'll stop being a commercial, because it feels like the thing is, like, my stuff doesn't really matter. Like, I don't really care. I care more about other people and what they've got going on. I mean, I'd love for people to visit our site. By the way, I got to tell you, let me see how to do this. I'm going to share this. I want to share it, but I want to copy the link. That's not what I want to do. I'm sorry. As you can tell, I haven't done this in so long. Here we go. Okay, event registration. I can just get a pre-filled link. Okay. Pre-fill responses, get link. I don't know what this is. I'm really lost. Settings. How do I send this? Customize theme, preview, undo, redo, send. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking with gasoline. Okay, and we're going to shorten that URL, and I'm going to copy that. There we go. Boom. What's up, Brian? Brian. Okay, here I'm going to put this other link in the notes. So right now we have about 4 guys that are interested in the Be a Man morning ministry. And what that's going to involve is 30 minutes on a Tuesday or Thursday morning, where we're just going to have a quick lesson. The whole point of the Bible study, the teaching, whatever you want to call it, the ministry, is to remind men that we are called biblically to be the heads of our homes. We are called biblically to be the priests of our family. We are called biblically to be the leaders of our communities and our churches. And in today's time, I feel like a lot of men have lost that direction. And it doesn't matter if you're already in charge of your family, if you're already living a godly life. There's a lot of people that can benefit from other men that are trying to do the same thing. And it's not easy to do all those things all the time. And so the idea behind the so we're going to do just like Jay Leno. Hi, Mom. Good. How are you? Okay. Hey, listen, I'll call you after I'm doing the podcast. Okay. Love you. Bye. How do you not answer the phone when your mom calls? Mom is 84, 85, 85 years old. I don't know, 86 maybe. Anyway, the Bible study, the form is there in the comments. It's going to be a quick 30-minute thing in the mornings. It'll be based around Central Time because I live here. And whether I'm on travel or not, I can still do it wherever I'm at. And we're going to use a combination of, if you're familiar with Pastor Tony Evans, he does a series called Kingdom Men, and he throws a lot of statistics out that were pretty hard hitting. I've gone through the course before, and I don't remember any of these statistics about men, but there's a lot of them. The biggest one that hit me close to home was the suicide, teenage suicides. 68% of teenage suicides either didn't have a father in the home, or if there was a father, he wasn't living up to his godly duties, and basically not non-existent in that realm. And so that's a high number, 68%. That's my son wasn't a teenager, but it still hit really, really close to home. And then there's another pastor too out of Florida that I kind of follow a little bit, and he talks a lot about anger issues. You know how men we struggle with anger issues, and so that's what the morning Bible study is going to be about. It's going to be about answering your God-given call to be the leader of your home, to be the priest of your family, to be the leader in your community and your church. And we're going to use a combination of Tony Robbins, Vodi Bakum, and the book of James to start with. And so anyway, sign up for the Bible study. We haven't decided exactly what day it's going to be, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be at 06, so that I can start the day out and get the rest of my day going. Hit up some of these other links that I've posted. It really does matter about other people. And then the man, Triple Nickel, these guys are just amazing. They're a bunch of dudes that served in the Army as Rangers. I think they're all Rangers, and they have a clothing company. And like I said in the previous, I did a live earlier today, and these shirts are incredible. I mean, I've beat them up, put them through the ringer, and they are holding up really nicely. And so I think they just launched a golf line too, but I'm waiting for the cycling shorts. So Ruben, if you're listening, or Chris, if you're listening, cycling shorts, Triple Nickel cycling shorts. That's what we need. And anyway, I just wanted to come out and get you acclimated back into doing this. We're going to change the format of the podcast to do 30 minutes. The other big news that we have is that when you type in thirddaycoffeeseguin.com, it no longer goes to the old site. Thanks to one of my brothers, Nathan Webb, who is a former Army combat medic, and he owns his own business in Ohio. And he actually provides my business line here at the shop for us. He does a heck of a lot more than that, but that's just one of the things that he does for me. And let me tell you, this guy is at a point in his life where he doesn't have to reach down and pull anybody up, but he does all the time. And I'm really grateful for that. But the new website is 100%. We're switched over. There's no more old Wix sites. So I've been sending emails out for months. If you haven't already switched over to the new site, you'll have to go to the products tab. I think I will actually let me pull it up real quick, and that way we can just talk about it for a second and then move along. And so I'm going to go back over here, and then I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to present. And I am going to share my homepage of my website. Okay. So if you you should be able to see the new website right here. Um, it's it's a much cleaner site than the old site. Um, you'll have to go here to products and my account to start your new account. If you just click on products, it won't give you a way to get there. And I'm gonna change that to where you can put. I'm gonna put my account on the top row, so you can get it. Um, buy some coffee. You know, uh, come over here and see all the stuff that we've got. We're selling pods now. We weren't doing that before, but we are doing it now. And so, um, how are y'all seeing that? Oh, you're not supposed to see that. Yeah. Hopefully that's, I'm just going to stop showing that. But if you go to that website, you'll be able to um, pull up the news site. And whether you go to thirddaycoffeeseguin.com or whether you go to 3rddcs.com, um, they're both going to take you to the same place. And um, you can get the same great coffee all in one location. You will have to do a new um, account on the news site if you don't already have one. Um, a lot of you have already moved over, but if you're watching this and you haven't talked to us in a while, we haven't seen our emails in a while. The last couple of emails that we did send out were all about moving over to the new site, and so there is no more old site. So you'll have to come to the new site, go to products, and I'll try to move that this week so that you can start your accounts on from the main page and not have to dig through the website. But anyway, just a lot going on. Next Saturday, we are gonna scatter my son's ashes. Um, it'll be exactly 6 months to the day that he passed away, and his mother, a week after he passed, when we did his memorial, surrendered her life to Christ. And after our pastor, Pastor Butch from the country church, gave a message at JC's memorial, his mother prayed to receive Christ, and Pastor Butch is actually going to baptize her in the river in the exact same place that we baptized JC. So that's going to be kind of an interesting day for me. I believe it's going to be a pretty hard day. I'm doing pretty good most of the time. I apologize for the post that I did earlier in the week. I think I rattled some people, but um, I never really thought about mental health until about 6 months ago. And one of the things that has been going on in the background, uh, unbeknownst to me, but it may have been just like a side effect, I guess, is that my social anxiety, which I've never had anxiety about anything, but now I have pretty bad social anxiety. Um, it doesn't, it's not debilitating for me, but I don't like it. And if I'm not at work, I'm armed um, because I don't want to be around people. But that being said, God has taken so much from me during this time. He has strengthened me in ways that I didn't know were possible. And He has surrounded me and my family with people uh, that are just completely uplifting and supportive and silly. I mean, if you don't know the Justins yet, if you're not on the Abundance Life, you know what? I'm going to put their, you have got to go watch Abundance Life Living, or I think that's what she calls it. I'll have to look it up here, and I'll send you a link to their, I'm going to put it in the thing also because, um, it's just hilarious. I mean, uh, Justin he's just a straight up comedian. And so let's see, Abundance Life. No, Abundance Living. How come I can't ever find it when I need it? I'm really not good at this. I'm really not. Let's see. Let's see all subscriptions because I know I'm subscribed. So I'll find it like this. Anyway, you have got to watch this family. It's a family of 12, mom and dad. And oh, it's because I'm on the wrong place. That's why. Well, there you go. I got to go over here to God Country Coffee. And anyway, incredible family, abundance rising family. That's it right there. And I'm going to click on it and then I'm going to figure out, oh, I can do it from right here. Yeah, baby. Here we go. Now I'm cooking with peanut oil. Okay. All right, here we go. Here's abundance rising family. Again, 10 kids. They all know the Lord, every one of them. Mom and dad are awesome. And you got to go catch out Justin's. Justin is an Army veteran, got a TBI over there as a gunner. I think he was a turret gunner on a Humvee or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not so sure that it was the Army that loosened the screws that rattled around with him. He may have just been like that. But either way, the guy could totally do stand-up comedy, and he's a super guy. He's really been here for me and my family, and we just love that family so much. They're all incredible. So anyway, there's a lot of links in today's episode. I encourage you to look them over. If you're watching the replay, I really encourage you to go to Keen Rhodes' benefit. Again, he's 12 years old. He's fighting leukemia, and they've had to cut into his skull because they found a clot or something. It was causing pressure on his brain, and so they had to do that. And then it's just one thing after another. This kid just keeps winning battles, and then he gets kicked in the stomach with something else. And so I encourage you to hit that link. I encourage you to join up for the men's morning ministry. And if you're in the San Antonio area and you want to go to Black Ops tomorrow, I put the link in there also, so you can register for that. You do have to register for the ticket. It's free, but we're going to be serving coffee there at 5:30 tomorrow, so that's going to be interesting. And then other news. Micah Johnson, who is one of the Abundance Rising Family 12, is trying to kill me in the gym. And he's doing a very good job of it so far. I'm pretty sore. Everything hurts. I think there's hair on my head that hurts from working out with him. But you know what? It's not a bad thing. So it's taken me a long time to be motivated enough to want to do something. I've been trying for months. Reached out to several people, and but it wasn't until just now that I started. We went and got memberships down at the gym here in Seguin, and Mike and I have been going on a somewhat regular basis. Been riding my bike again too, which I hadn't ridden in a long time. I bought that bike last year in April, and I've probably been on it 3 times now. And so I'm really excited about that. That's a lot of fun. It's really fast. It's all carbon fiber, and it weighs about like 12 or 13 pounds total. So I think my M1 Garand weighs a little bit more than it does, but hey, just counting. I don't need my Garand while I'm on my bicycle. So I love you guys. If you have questions about the new site, please reach out. If there's any feedback that you have where you try to do something and it didn't let you do it, please let us know right away so we can get it fixed. I feel a little bit vulnerable that I don't have the second site, as a backup. And so I'm a little nervous about it, but I've got some great people that have helped me set the site up and use it and change it and get it the way it is right now. And so I just encourage you to hit the new site. I'm going to put both of the addresses in the comments because since I'm putting addresses, might as well just go all out. You can use the short address, which is that one, or you can use the long address, which is the old one, which is easy to remember. Third Day Coffee Seguin.com. And so they will both get you to the same location. And I encourage you to snoop around the site and take some time and pray. Our country and our world is in a bad place right now. We've headed in a bad direction for a long time. Pray. You got to pray. We got to pray. We got to pray for everybody. We got to pray for our local leaders. We got to pray for our state leaders. We got to pray for our national leaders. We got to pray for our world leaders. One thing that has significantly changed since November for me is my prayer life. My prayer has just changed so drastically because I pray for things that are really important. And I don't, I'm not asking God for a Corvette or, please zap this guy that I work with or anything like that. I really am trying to pray for things that matter for other people, really. I mean, if you're not given, man, you haven't lived life yet. So be praying for me because I think this week and next weekend is going to be pretty tough. It's going to be pretty tough on me and my family. But I feel like there'll be some closure at the end of it. So I'm good. I am. God's got me. One thing this ordeal has taught me is that I have to lean on God a whole lot more. I can't keep reasoning with God saying, hey, listen, you take care of these big things and I'll take care of these little things. I can handle this. God doesn't need my help for anything, first. Second, God doesn't need my help for anything. I mean, think about it. What can I do to help the God who spoke all of creation into existence? He wants a relationship with us. He doesn't need it. He wants it. He desires it. The Bible says that God desires all men to be saved. And all men fall short of the glory of God. But the wages of sin are death. But the promise of God is life everlasting. So if you have children, if you have family that is not saved, I strongly encourage you to ask those questions no matter how uncomfortable they are. Because you don't want to wait till it's too late and you can't ask anymore. Or you can't help. Or you can't say, hey, let's pray. God can take this from you. Don't wait till it's too late. All right? So I will do my very best to be here next Friday at the same time, 1900, for God Country Coffee. And like I said, we're going to be cutting this down to 30 minutes so it doesn't take up your whole Friday evening. Get a word of encouragement before you do whatever you do on Friday nights. All right? I love you guys. God bless all of you. Please go through the links, click on them, sign up to help Keen, sign up on the new website, sign up for everything. Just sign up for everything. You're used to doing it. Come on. All right. I love you guys. Treat each other the way God intended us to treat one another, with love, kindness, and respect. Until next Friday, God bless you. Good night.